I mean, I'm curious to know if you would define that as sexual trauma, because it just occurred to me very recently that that might actually be a form of sexual trauma. Like, I wasn't physically raped, but my sexuality was used against me, was turned against me. And I have no doubt that the vilification of me, the punishment of me was sexual as well. There was something pornographic about the way that I was accused and vilified. And I think that some ways that I talk about this in the past is that people were projecting not just their fears onto me, but their fantasies. And I came to represent not just a archetype of violence, but a sexual archetype in people's minds. And yeah, that's really intimidating. How do I navigate that as a 20-year-old? And I look back, first of all, today on my 20-year-old self, and I'm like, oh my God, I was a child. I was a sexualized child. And yes, technically I was an adult and capable of consenting and all of that, but like, I was a child and I had zero context and I had zero knowledge of even what I like. You know, I had so little experience and so little self-knowledge as a sexual person. And I was scared to be intimate with people. You know, like to this day, you know, like there are ways of expressing sexuality that in my brain are closed off to me because of how charged my history is with sexual trauma. And I'm thinking about that just now as I'm entering a new stage of my life where I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. Like I'm suddenly like feeling I'm an adult. I'm 38 years old. I have a partner and a loving partner. And I only say this is it's only recently that I've had the question of like, you know, what am I curious and interested about that I just did not allow myself to even be curious and interested about, like post coming out of prison, because there's just no safe way for me to be that intimate and open with people. I just cannot trust people that way. I only dated people that I knew from before prison. Like anyone that I dated, and have dated very few people after coming out of prison, they were all people that I knew from before. People who knew me before prison, before the accusation. I did not trust new people. My husband today is like the guy who I met post-prison who like, you know, and in my book, I talk about hooking up with one other person who I did not know from beforehand, who turned out to be a con artist who had a history of assault and domestic violence. And then like, so talking about that inner compass again of like, what dangers did I put myself in, and how did I like put myself at the mercy of a new person who I thought I could trust but then couldn't, like because of the sexual trauma of my past. Like I'm thinking, who can I trust? Anyway, it's all confused. And for more information, see my book, Free My Search for Meaning. But yes, I get a lot of credit for being a really resilient person.